5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got to test this. I didn't fix the. I was a little bit under the weather yesterday, and I got to admit, here we go. So that's the sound. It's good. Okay, and I got to admit that we didn't get everything all set up. So I'll go again. I didn't put in the titles. We can fix it in post. But I know you wanted to see me, so here I am. We're streaming, but Periscope isn't showing me if anybody's on. So we'll go over to Periscope. And we got to go back a page. You thought I was going to go before you were ready, didn't you? Now Periscope shows no broadcast by me. Well, that's right. Okay. There we go. It's not Tuesday, but I was under the weather yesterday, so here we go. And let's just double check the sound. Yeah, it's good. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglosh for the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. And let's go over here and see what's what. Oops, first I got to minimize this. There we go. It's all good. Close that. Okay. We got some really great analysis today. Here's the top one at the hour. Let's get over here to the window capture. We'll go to the PDF. You're wondering what this other one is. Okay, the ANA finds a serious problem. This is hilarious to me. This is hilarious. And I knew this when I was in college. I took one business course and I decided if this is what they were teaching in business school, I could do better in philosophy. Anyway, there's a fundamental disconnect. The reason people want to go into the ad agency is, number one, it's creative. And number two, it's fun. We knew that, didn't we? We knew that's why people had marketing as a major. And only 40% go into marketing because it's quantitative, right? Nobody knows that. It's not taught in the math department, for sure. Maybe in the stats department a little, and they sure don't think of that in advertising or communications. It's just not there at all. See that? Oh my gosh, this is great. And what we should do, and the ANA is saying, we need more of a data-driven pathway to growth. Well, first of all, even the marketers don't apply data-driven. Absolutely not. Yesterday I talked on direct marketing, and there is basically no direct marketing going on in the world in terms of isolating causal variables. I mean, when it does go on, it's in little tweaky places, but for the most part, we slam it out and we go for it. Students who gravitate toward advertising are not math or computer skills oriented. True, and most people are not math oriented. It's an exponential problem. In case you watched the primaries last night. Say, well, that's clearly someone who does not have math skills. Okay, what we need to do is build bridges between professors and analytics executives to produce marketing and advertising case studies. Yeah, okay. So I heard an advertising case study from one of the University of Wisconsin extension schools, and the professor got up there and talked about how his results are better now that he's got the university using mail in student recruiting. I said, did you split test anything? Did you have a control? Did you compare anything? No. Okay, great. So you don't have a clue what you're talking about. I mean, just no clue. And I've offered school after school, maybe they don't like my approach. And that's fair. But the schools themselves don't want it. Almost no one wants it. It's very, very emotionally difficult to have your great creative ideas vetted through quantitative analysis. It's just the truth. That's the way it goes. Okay? And a good illustration of that is no. is this article. Okay, 71% of respondents said that their company measures the ROI of AI projects using demonstratable soft benefits. Now, let's go down and see what the soft benefits are. Okay, customer experience is the most frequently cited driver of AI implementation decisions. So we're going to make customer experience better. Okay, and 61% said they're very likely to implement AI technology if it dramatically improves customer experience. What is customer experience? Is that sales increase? Is that profitability increase? Soft benefits. It gives us a competitive advantage. It's the ability to accelerate digital transformation. What is digital transformation? Nobody can even define that. I just talked an article. No one knows what that means. It means, we can take an order online? No. It means customization, personalization. Everybody says they want it. Right, okay. So, increased customer loyalty, very important. How do you measure? Retention, lifetime value, those would be good things. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about soft benefits. And everybody's talking about soft benefits. But nobody even defines what soft benefits are or how they measure them. It's one level of abstraction, and it's not going to be isolated or split tested. Ugh, God help us. Okay, here's another great article. Banner ads are becoming less effective. Okay, and what are people? Alternative advertising now can be highly targeted through access to audience data. This includes a resurgence in outdoor advertising. How do you target outdoor advertising? Well, you can do SCFs. I mean, you can, even a zip code. You're driving by, for heaven's sakes. It's not even at the zip code level that you target outdoor. TV, it's MSA. It's the market. You put a TV ad and you can, target on content. There are ways to target. I'm not saying there aren't. And streaming service commercials. But they're saying that what they're saying is that lack of competent checks by marketers. Banner advertising a new rock group would have trouble at the top of an article about country music. Right. So what you're saying is that targeting sucks. Sorry for that. Targeting stinks. So we're going to go to outdoor advertising to target our customers. I'm not saying it's not effective. I think it's, it can be really effective. I see those Rolex ads all the time, and I have a Rolex. There you go. Beautiful. Diamond-studded dial, right? So I like seeing them. And every now and then, my Rolex, sort of. This is a one-of-a-kind, I have to say. But sometimes ones that look like mine came up. I saw one on Sunday in Madison going by on the freeway. Okay? Nice, simple ads. I'm sure it's benefited Rolex or they wouldn't keep doing it. Okay, so why do we think qualitative is more important than quantitative? Because the marketing articles say so. Okay, now let's talk about real customer experience. Okay. First I want to talk about Super Tuesday. Study finds TV delivers the greatest reach. Okay, and Bloomberg, as I heard on Twitter, may not be right, but breaking news, Twitter, Bloomberg has suspended his campaign. That was on the way, or just before I left the house this morning. And people say, well, Bloomberg failed. He's only got 18% of the delegates. He doesn't have any platform that I can tell. He's boring. He says bad things and wrong things. He licks his fingers before eating his pizza and shoves his fingers back in the box. That was yesterday. I mean, the guy doesn't have much going for him, but he's got a lot of money. And he got a huge percentage of the vote for not being a good candidate, not saying much. He even said he agreed with most of Trump's policies. I mean, he said he just doesn't like the way he goes about it. He doesn't like Trump much, but he does think he's been pretty effective. All of that piled up says Bloomberg has been very, very effective with TV. So let's talk about digital transformation. It's a war out there, and whatever the marketing industry says, try this. That's what I say. Try mail. Mail's engaging. Okay. So that's that's about an. Oh no, I wanted to get to Target. Target. This is a great story here. This is my last story. Target's digital sales increased 20% in the fourth quarter. Now, why? And this is really good. This is really good. Okay? In-store pickup, curbside pickup, and they also have delivery by its shipped service. But here's the part that matters. Target says in-store pickup and curbside delivery are 90% less expensive for Target than shipping an online order to a customer's home. This is why the retailers have a huge advantage over Amazon. Because even if Amazon said, "Oh, you can pick it up at Whole Foods," they're not going to get it there. They can't take it out of the stock in Whole Foods. Right? But they can dramatically expand or improve my customer success, as Solomon Lee says. That's what matters. It's not about customer experience, about how they put a little heart on your latte. I mean, it might be for some people. And there's a percentage. There's a bell curve. 10, 1 standard deviation, 2, 3 standard deviations matter. This is quantitative. It matters to put a heart on the latte. To me, it does not matter. I'm in the 80% bubble, or I really get annoyed by it. I'd rather just not stand in such a long line. Not pay so much. That's my kind of customer success. So Target is making my life easier because I know that when I drive all the way to the store, it's there. It's going to be there. I do that with Menards. I say, "Oh, it's going to be there." I always like Circuit City. It's going to be there when I get there. I'm not going to be out of stock. I can tell. I can shop beforehand with a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. And when I go down there, it's ready for me. If I want to browse around the store some more, I can. That's fine. But it's there for me. This is huge. This is huge. And stores fulfilled 80% of Target.com's orders. That's why they have an advantage over Amazon. And don't let anybody kid you that Amazon is forever. Even with the coronavirus, I can still get it delivered to the curbside. How cool is that? I don't even have to go around and mix and bump elbows with the riffraff in the Target store. Okay. And so that was a great article. This, the more things change, the more things stay the same. I'm John Miglosh. Like and share. Your friends will think you're smart. Have a great day. Bye-bye.